Oi, people. Yeah, I start off with that every day, or all the time. Alright, yo, people. So basically, let's sit up. Today, this is day 1 of my Minecraft City Civilization. So what I've done so far. Okay, so wait, so listen. First, we're gonna so I built a little parking lot for the zoo, because there's gonna be a zoo. There's a zoo right here. Yeah, I have like, you know, a road, like, you know, so far, this is what I've done so far. Like, when I'm done with it in like probably about a few months, dude, it's gonna be like it's gonna be look like a big giant city, super long. But yeah, this is what I have so far. So zoo, we're walking here. We're gonna go over here first. You see there's a campfire. You know, here we got a sniffer. One of our biggest, if not our biggest, animal we have here. Then we got the armadillos. There's a lot of armadillos because they're very easy to kidnap, you know? Okay, here we got the pandas. Yeah, there's a bunch of bamboo. You can do like parkour on the bamboo if you're a creative mode player, and that's me. You see, look, there's a bunch of there's a bunch of little pandas. Nice. Now we're gonna go back over here. Yeah, there's like this. I don't know what that is. Here we got the mushrooms. These guys like to moo a lot. They like to moo and mew. They like to mew too. So yeah, you can come in like that. You can come in there, like check on them, and like fight them. There's only 3 bats in this case. I don't know why, but this is what I did for the bats. There's only 3 bats because one time I opened this to check up on them, and like almost all of them flew out. I had like 7 in here, but you know what? 3's enough. I don't need them. I don't need bats are like the things I care about the least. Now we got bees. These bees have the biggest enclosure of all of yeah, it's like all because they have a whole tree. We planted a whole tree in here and we gave a beehive for all these bees, and they have a very special wig lid on them. I wonder why. I think it's called pollen. Okay, now over here we got the big old lion. Oh yeah, and right here at the end we got the polar bear. I don't know why that's there. I put that there. And it says Snow. He's a beautiful little boy. What's up, bro? Now let's start. So first we got the moo cows. Okay, let me just close that. Yeah, these guys, that's all they have is a grass around them and some flowers. Then we got these bad boys, the piggies. Oink oink. They have mud, so it's like, cause they like to swim in mud. I'm not gonna go into their enclosure because I have a bunch of eggs planted, but these are chickens. Chicken, you know, chicken clucking around, you know. And we got sheeps, you know, enemy spotted. Okay, yeah, we love sheeps. Then we hey, why are you here? No. Did you escape the enclosure? Never. Alright. Then here we go, we got camels. We got the camel. Habib Habob. We got the horsies, horse, you know, a kitty cat, meow meows. Okay, look at them. They're beautiful. They love it. Oh yeah, and these guys also have handbells. Hey. And then the doggies, I tamed all of them and I made them sit down because I don't want them following me. Because, you know, they follow, you know, want them staying there. We got donkeys. So no waffles for them, but yeah, donkeys. Then we got the foxes, one of my favorite animals. Little foxes, nice, cute. And then we got llamas. Yes, the llamas. Llama. I'd like to spit on me for some reason. I hate it. Then we got the bunnies or the rabbits. Yes, they can jump out. So I had to make a 2 thing because they can just jump out. So yeah, and then like all this is just like the thing, you know. And then we got a bunch of like trees planted around and a lot of you know, weather and stuff. I don't know what that is. Did it accidentally. But yeah, that is, that's the zoo. Beautiful. Now we got Mine's Diner. Yes, it's made out of all the ores, but they're not the ore blocks. They're like the, you know, they're made out of the like the emerald blocks and like all the fancy ones, because this is the richest place we have. Okay, I made this myself. Mine's Diner. Alright, so you come in here. There's a big old beautiful little thing. It's made out of gold and stuff. Like the floor is gold. And then we have the golden tables that are, yes, they are like, whatever you like to call them. But yeah, and then there's like paintings around everywhere. Beautiful. Let's take a look at the menu. Okay, so regular menu, you know, if you're not a vegan, you'll look at this menu. Chicken, pork chop, a steak, I think mutton, yeah, I don't know what that is, like pig, oyster, I don't know, salmon, and cod. No, I think this is salmon, this is cod, yeah. Alright, then we got, this is a torch flower in a little pot, nice. We got the book, oh wait, menu. Yeah, the sweets menu, yummy stuff. We got enchanted golden apple, a golden carrot, and then like big orange booty cheeks or something. I don't know. There's a glistening melon slice, pie, or pumpkin pie, cookie, cake, yummy cake. If you have, yeah, this is gonna give you a lactose intolerance. And diabetes, I meant, this is bread. Yeah, bread. We all love bread. Oh yeah, people, that is that. And then we're gonna come over here. Yeah, we have this on a table. This is where you like, this is where they cook it. This is, yeah, and here, you know, if you want to hear this one, let's listen to Lava Chicken. Yeah, so yeah, that's that. As you can see, yeah, it's where they cook all their food and stuff, and it's where they, you know, like, yeah. And there's chairs on some of the places, and then copper golems. So that's Mine's Diner. That's beautiful, Mine's Diner. Now over here we got library. There is that right there. I'll walk in the library, and as you're gonna get books in your face. Okay, this is a counter where if you want to buy some books, and the person that works here is writing a book about how the N-word is not a slur, and I disagree. But yeah, and there's a creeper head, beautiful. Copper golem, another copper golem. We love copper golems. Then we got this, and yes, there is a bunch of paintings. We have a beautiful window. There are beautiful windows, and this one just has a beautiful view. This is a candle and like flower or something like that. Enchanted thing, and then like just a bunch of books. It's kind of boring in here, but that's really it. It's a library. I mean, it's books. It's a library. So it's, yeah. This is the coal farm. Yeah, there's gonna be other farms like Diamond Farm or the Iron Farm and all that. This is the coal farm. I did not have enough space to put the A, so I just put COL for coal. It's good enough. So you're probably wondering, how the heck do I get in here? We hit it very good because we don't want anyone breaking in to this coal factory. It's a pretty poor factory too. So we got the Wither skeleton because in this universe, the skeletons drop coal. Yeah, lanterns. There's this thing. There's this thing. And this thing. I don't know, but yeah. And there's furnaces and blast furnaces and more blast furnaces because we're gonna need those to cook up the coal. Oh yeah, and I'm also gonna make a mine, like a mine shaft and stuff. So, and then this room, every single one of these places, like every single one of the factories, or like the farms, like the ore farms, you know, each one is gonna have a room that's gonna be my bedroom. So I'm gonna have a bunch of bedrooms, and this is the like poorest one. I have my enchanted wooden weapons in here. So they give a beat. Oh yeah, and we got my furnaces where I cook my food. And then in here we got that, and then we got, you know, yeah. And I got a gray one because it's coal. Coal is black, but I put gray because there's a bunch of anvils in here. There's a lot of anvils in here. And it's mostly gray around here. And gray and black are like the same thing. Yeah, so, and here we have this stuff that was in the zoo. In this universe, because this is like an alternate universe, Minecraft universe, this universe, this stuff is actually useful. Because this stuff, my universe, is how coal is made. I don't know. Yeah. And then here we just have a furnace and then a smoker. Yeah, and a torch. You know? I got his anvil, it's kind of like broken or something. And I got the smithing table and the vice furnaces. These go up, you know, yeah, so yeah. And then we have the upper part. There's a second story. Oh. And here, we got a bunch of chests filled with coal. And then here we got chests filled with charcoal. And then here, we got flint and steel and bundles. I put coal in. We need those. We need those. Okay. And we got this, so we can like burn coal. Put it in there. For power and stuff. And cook your food. And we got a bunch of these blast furnaces and then smokers. Then yeah, furnaces right here. You got like condé nuts and then like sea pickles. You got a picture of coal, because it's the coal factory, so a picture of coal doesn't hurt. It's beautiful. Yeah, and it's just filled with nothing. And then there's like, you know, cotton table too. Yeah, and then you can walk over here, and then there's this, yeah, and it's like way easy. You can walk over here. There's also a grindstone thing right there. That's the coal farm. Now there's one more thing I gotta show y'all. That is the gravestone, or a grave site. Okay, so the first person that's dead is Bob. Then there's Gabby, there's Trevor, Frank, Mikey, Emily, Jeffrey, yes, Beth, Tina, Timmy, Alex, you know Timmy, R.I.P. Timmy. Mountain Bandit is the mountain bandit that died at the beginning of One Piece. Ace, Rape Ace, Rape Whitebeard, R.I.P. Whitebeard, and R.I.P. Kaido. Nobody likes Kaido, but I'm pretty sure he died to Luffy, so. Yeah. That is that, and then we got the rest of the road. Come back for day 2 to see what I've done, y'all. And yeah, peace.